This conference will now be recorded.
All right. Welcome to the Alpena City Council meeting of September 6th, 2022. Call the order, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Johnson.
Here.
Councilmember Mitchell.
Here.
Councilmember Nowak.
Here.
Councilmember Walczak.
Here.
And Mayor Walagora.
Here. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Entertain a motion to approve the agenda for this evening.
So moved. Second.
Mayor Pro Tem Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Mitchell.
Yes.
Councilmember Nowak.
Yes.
Councilmember Walczak.
Yes.
And Mayor Walagora. Okay.
Thank you. Any proposed modifications to the agenda?
No.
Sir. Okay. Approval of the minutes for regular and closed session of August 15th, 2022. Any issues or changes? Citizens appearing before council on agenda and non-agenda items are allowed 5 minutes each to address your concerns. If you'd like to do so, please come to this podium and state your name and address for our records. And this is the only time during the council meeting this evening that you'll be allowed to address council. Angie?
Angie Skiba, 635 River. I'm reading this for Jan Kell, who could not physically be here. She's at the doctor. Respectfully, I once again approach you with regard to the DDA gaining more territory in the city. I wish to have you aware of the fact that the DDA captures money off of any special millage voted on and in their designated area. You will be losing monies right off the top that could be used to provide services that the voters expect from their governing body. These city services have increased in cost for much needed services as ambulance, police protection, fire departments, etc. How can one explain to the voters that there are not enough funds from the requested millage because the DDA got their share first? Once given, you have no control over their funds, and there is no oversight on their spending, hence not accountable to anyone for their spending. Places that have voted them in are now requesting legislation to end their reign as there are no sunset laws with regard to them, as well as transparency requirements. So once you allow them in, you will not get any of that tax money in the future, and you're stuck with them. This could deter your future tax money request from the voters once they discover that this has happened. Also, the fact that they did not choose to give monies out with their vote. Choose to give monies out without their vote. Again, it is asked that you do not extend their reign over private citizens. Leave them where they are, downtown where they belong, and please do not allow money to be taken from needed services right off the top. Remember, there is no sunset law at this time regarding them. Thank you for your time in hearing this request. Jan Kell. Thank you.
Anyone else that's here? Anyone in the virtual world? Okay, tonight's consent agenda is bills to be allowed in the amount of $417,732.11. B is approval of First Amendment to purchase and sale agreement of US 23 North property between the City of Alpena and WSSA LLC. C is a budget amendment request to carry over $120,000 from the fiscal year 22 budget to the 23 budget for the Lights Department in the general fund. D is a budget amendment request to carry over $30,000 from the fiscal year 22 budget to the 23 budget for the Bridge Department in the Major Street Fund. E is a budget amendment request to carry over projects for the Marina in the amount of $442,000. And F is a mayoral appointment of Bauer to the Historic District Study Committee for an undefined term.
I move we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Councilmember Mitchell.
Yes.
Councilmember Nowak.
Yes.
Councilmember Walczak.
Yes.
Mayor Walagora.
Aye.
And Mayor Pro Tem Johnson. Yes. Motion carried.
Thank you. Next, I have a proclamation. This is Alpena Community College 70th anniversary recognition. Whereas Alpena Community College has a long tradition of educational excellence since it was founded in 1952 as part of the Alpena Public Schools system, ACC has been a constant in an ever-changing world, always providing exemplary education to the many and varied students who walk through ACC's doors. And whereas the first class of students, numbering 23, graduated in 1954, 68 years later, ACC's student base is currently over 1,400 students who came to ACC from across Northeast Michigan and beyond. Approximately 85,000 people have taken at least one class at ACC, and approximately 15,000 people have earned at least one degree or credential. The diversity of interests, skills, and experiences these students bring to the classroom continues to increase the quality of ACC's educational experience. And whereas over the years, the college has established its main campus at its current location on Johnson Street, overlooking the scenic Thunder Bay River, added a satellite campus in Oscoda, expanded and improved a variety of facilities and instructional spaces, integrated the latest technology into its operations, and added student housing. And whereas these achievements have greatly expanded the college's educational offerings and value to students and community. The faculty and staff, both past and present, have worked diligently to prepare students for their futures. There is a positive, inspiring atmosphere in every classroom, and ACC students respond with impressive results. And whereas on September 17th, 2022, Alpena Community College will host the 70th anniversary open house on its Alpena campus. Former and current students, staff, and area citizens are invited to gather to celebrate the college's history and many achievements. Now, therefore, I, Matthew J. Walagora, by the virtue of authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Alpena, do hereby proclaim Saturday, September 17th, 2022, as Alpena Community College 70th Anniversary Recognition Day in Alpena, and it is my distinct pleasure to congratulate everyone who has contributed to the college's success as we join with the community in commending them on this special occasion. And Dr. McMaster's, some other faculty are here. You come up. I didn't get my camera because Steve's not here.
Are you sure?
Photo op. Right. Everybody.
How many of you taken classes at ACC? I can ask. At least one class.
Oh, I'm a proud graduate of ACC.
That's what I like. All right. Okay, yeah, exactly. All right.
Gimme.
Dang, I would have to move the table.
I know.
Regular sheet.
Okay, say ACC.
ACC.
Okay, I'll let you, did you want to?
I'm good. I'm good. Title IX.
You're right.
So you guys want to give one of me in there? I don't want to go down there. I do. Is there any glare up here? I'd like to ask.
Powder. Everyone ready?
Yep.
No, and see, up here.
Thank you. Thank you. You're all welcome to attend.
Yeah, we would love
It
it.
is. I'll come and get it.
On the backside, Riverside, on the 17th.
Thank you.
Can I straighten them out?
It's good to see you. Thank you.
Congratulations. What time's your open house?
From 1 to 5, you can drop in anytime during that period.
We're having cake at 1:30, I think, right? Isn't that
There's
right?
cake. There's cake. I'm not exactly sure when the time is.
I think
but-
1:30.
So thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great evening.
All right, next up is report of officers. This is the designation of voting delegate for the annual Michigan Municipal League meeting held October 19th, 2022, and designation of an alternate voting delegate. And I didn't ask, but
I'm not available on the 19th, but, so I won't be attending. Can we can do this. Can we vote by proxy? I don't know. Or just, this is,
I'm not sure, because we usually elect the city manager, and then I'm usually the, have to go.
Well,
I think it'll be okay either way. So if you're sure you're going to be out, I would suggest that we just make me the voting delegate, and perhaps Cindy, or if anybody else wants to
I'll be the
entertain it.
yeah, I was going to say the 19th I will be around.
The alternate?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. I think it'll be fine.
So I would move then that we appoint the mayor as the voting delegate and the alternate mayor pro tem.
second.
Councilmember Nowak,
Yes.
Councilmember Walczak,
Yes.
Mayor Walagora.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Johnson
Yes.
and Councilmember Mitchell.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. No unfinished business, no new business. That's it. Sorry.
I move we adjourn the closed session to discuss 1, updates on the sewer and water litigation, 2, labor union negotiations, and 3, attorney-client privilege information regarding ARC Family Enterprises Incorporated versus the City of Alpena tax appeal.
Second.
Councilmember Walczak,
Yes.
Mayor Walagora.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Mitchell
Yes.
and Councilmember Nowak.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Hi, Joel.
Good night, all.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you.
Thanks, my friend.
Turn over.
Yeah.
Who wants to?
I move we adjourn.
Support.